White, right corner. We're down to 8 seconds to go. Top of the key, Lofsgaard. Swings it left side. Ashleman open, left wing for three. Got it in the closing seconds. And the Tiger Hawks lead by 10 at the end of one on Ashleman's three-pointer. Hines gets the rebound. It's one and done. Every trip down the court for New Hampton. Here's Reister driving the court. Foul! The shot. It is up. It is in as he swings to the right side, makes the reverse layup, and the Tiger Hawks go up by 19. And here's Fuentes in the offensive end. Right side to White. He's open right wing for three. Got it! White's hit a couple of three-pointers in this ball game. Tiger Hawks go back up by 20. So it is North Fayette Valley had an 18-point lead at the half. Again, it got as high as 25 in the third quarter. New Hampton made them work for it, but North Fayette Valley keeps them at a distance. They win by a final score of 74-57. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. It's a Class 2A regional quarterfinal tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, East Buchanan takes on Edgewood Colesburg. The Buccaneers dropped 2 competitive games to Edco during the regular season. They've looked forward to this third matchup. For Edco, the Vikings playing their best ball of the season, 8 wins in a row coming into tourney play. They look to keep it rolling. The winner moves into the regional semifinal on Friday. East Buchanan and Edco. The Chalk Talk for our girls tournament game next.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy, and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by the Edgewood Reminder, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Shimley, a division of Kendrick Inc., Little Bit of Country Stove and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber, it's a crop, harvest wisely. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. And by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by East Buchanan girls basketball coach Chris Gruber. Coach, her team 15-7, defeated Turkey Valley in the opening round, 63-40. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a really hard-fought game. I thought the first half, Turkey Valley does a great job of just being a physical, scrappy team, which actually, I believe, honestly, works out for us as we progress and throughout postseason. And I thought they did just a really good job of plugging the driving lanes with a couple of our guards that have a lot of success with doing that. Thought Erica, my assistant coach, and myself did a really good job of kind of countering that by moving one of our guards to the high post area. With her vision, seeing the floor, kind of just helped us navigate in that second half to get it to some of our post players along with some of our guards to the outside and kind of really open things up in that second half.
All right, so certainly a good win for you guys. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Okay. Lainey Hogan, she's a junior. Eden Brady, senior. Creighton Peck, sophomore. Jaden Hillenthal, senior. And Elsie Flexenauer, sophomore.
Some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Grace Long, junior. Lindsay Byer, junior. And possibly Kate Dolan, sophomore.
All right, let's turn our attention to Edgewood Colesburg. I know you dropped 2 decisions to them during the season, both single-digit games. What do you know about the Vikings?
Vikings do a really good job on the boards. You got to match physicality and then some. I think sometimes their offense kind of goes with the offensive rebound for them, so we got to make sure to neutralize that and get some more boards past them and make them kind of come over top of us to draw fouls.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
Just got to make sure we take care of the ball. Just make sure we shorten up some of the passing lanes, good angles, and just basically that grit and that initial burst of energy, because this game will be electric, given with their gym and capacity, and just honestly the way that our Buck fans travel, which is anything short of amazing. It's going to be really fun in that first quarter, and it's just whether to weather the storm or keep progressing. So,
all right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
East Buchanan girls basketball coach Chris Gruber and his Buccaneer team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Via Field is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Via Field? Go to viafield.com. Via Field is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Ray's Excavating, Carl's Grocery, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach, our team finishing up the regular season 17-4, defeated Midland 67-24. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, no, that was a good game to see where we're at the end of the year, facing a team that finished second in the conference on the west, on the east side over there. So it was a good matchup going on the road to end the season and a good road test. They had 14 wins on the year and having one of the top. She was top 5 in the state for scoring in the Bardo, so it was a good matchup to see where we were at and how things were rolling. The team came out and responded really well. I was really happy. It was probably our best first half of basketball, holding them to 7 points in that first half and us scoring like 45. So, I mean, everything just clicked. The team played well. We just executed everything well, transitioned well, and yeah, it was a good way to end the regular season on a nice win on the road.
Absolutely. As you guys continue your strong finish to the regular season, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, starting out tonight, the guards are Campbell Kirby and Ellie Kirby. At the forward spots are going to be Marin Gall and Claire Alvis, and rounding out with Audrey Helmerks.
And I know you get some lift off the bench. Who contributes for you?
Yeah, contributing tonight will be Lily Boriski coming off the bench first, and then Brick Bollinger, Rachel Eckelceder, and McKenna Hofer.
All right, turning our attention now to East Buchanan. I know you beat them twice during the regular season, couple of single-digit wins. What do you know about the Buccaneers?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be another battle, like you said, single-digit wins both times. I mean, even though we got them twice, we know each other really well, the coaches and the players. So, yeah, it's going to be coming down to we just got to make sure we take care of the basketball. They're going to be pressuring us all the time on makes and misses, so we're just going to have to keep the turnovers down to a minimum. And they also have, 2-3 girls that can shoot the three-point shots very well, so we have to make sure we get to them, but they also like to dribble drive, so we have to be able to make sure we execute that half-court defense plan that we have in place to be able to stop their shooting and their dribble driving. And then the last thing is just making sure we don't give them second chance points by rebounding the basketball.
All right, you guys haven't played for 10 days. Did you get a chance to get in any work, any scrimmaging during that time?
Yeah, so like I said, we had nice to get that first round bye, but also, like you said, with that layover a little bit, that you get tired of kind of practicing each other every day for that many days. But we were able to get a nice scrimmage in going to at Mac Valley. So it was good to get that in there Friday night, being able to go up against a quality opponent there and just being able to execute and get ready for tonight's game.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in tonight's ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, yep, thanks, Dan.
Edco basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Waukon and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barnes along with Coach Aaron Hamann. Welcome to Edgewood. Class 1A Regional Quarterfinal here tonight on KCTN. It is the Edco Vikings and the East Buchanan Buccaneers. This is the third matchup between the two. As I'm joined by Coach Hamann, it is Edco that has won the first two matchups between these teams.
They have, and this is a big ball game. I think this is a great matchup for this quarterfinal. Edco's been sitting for 10 days because they got that first round bye. East Buchanan came into this game. They had that win in the first round. against
Turkey Valley.
63-40. So handled them pretty easily. But this is going to be a good matchup. Both of these teams hungry to get a win here. It's a conference battle tonight.
The four teams that are in the bottom half of this region number 1 in Class 1A, a couple of great matchups tonight. East Buchanan 15-7. You've got Edco at 17-4. On the other side, you've got Key High and Central playing tonight. That ball game at Lansing, we'll have updates on that game. Winner of this ball game plays the winner of that ball game on Friday night. But there are four teams there that have 14-plus wins on the season. A couple of great matchups tonight.
Yeah, great matchups. But the one we're going to talk about here, and as we're going to talk about this, the gym just keeps getting fuller and fuller. The Edco side full, East Buchanan side almost full. It's going to be an exciting ball game.
Going to be tournament-type atmosphere tonight. East Buchanan 15-7. They are led offensively by Lainey Hogan, who averages nearly 17 points a ball game. Let's start there.
Well, with those points, she's also got 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. She's a total package for them offensively. Then you've got Eden Brady, who's putting up 12 points a ball game. Creighton Peck, 8 points a ball game. Grace Long, 7 points. It just kind of goes down the line. Everybody's contributing both rebounds and points, so there's a lot of weapons there depending on the night.
For Edgewood-Colesburg, it starts inside for them with Audrey Helmrich. She's a double-double machine for the Vikings.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a force to be reckoned with, and teams have to prepare for them. I'm curious to see what East Buchanan has put together for tonight, but you put Claire Alvis, a senior. She's a great post, does a nice job shooting that mid-range jumper. You've got Marin Gall, a senior, that shoots from the outside. Ellie Kirby is a great shooter as a junior. They've got a lot of offensive weapons as well, and they have been playing really good basketball here in the Tri-Rivers.
Helmrich averages 16 points a ball game along with 12 rebounds. Claire Alvis averaging nearly 10 points a ball game, and you've got Ellie Kirby at 9 points a ball game along with Lily Boriski as well, who comes off the bench at 8 points a ball game. Edco won the two matchups, 60-51. The first matchup was 63-57. This is the type of ball game we expect tonight, a four-quarter game.
Oh, yeah, I think both of these teams are expecting we got to play all 4 quarters. You can't take a half a quarter off. You can't get into a slump. You got to get fresh legs in there, and the team that can't do that is going to come up a little short tonight. It's going to be interesting. I think free throws are going to be huge for them. I think rebounding in the post, hitting outside shots, there's a lot of those in the margins kind of things that are going to become important for this matchup.
East Buchanan hoping the third time's a charm. Edgewood-Colesburg going for the season sweep. And again, the winner moves into the regional semifinal. So we are ready to go courtside with our public address announcer, Jenny Lang, and our starting lineups here.
Everyone, to the Edgewood-Colesburg High School for this basketball game between the Buccaneers of East Buchanan and your Edco Vikings. Tobacco, alcohol products, and pets are not allowed at state-sanctioned events. Please maintain respectful behavior towards players, fans, coaches, and officials throughout the contest. The concession stand is available tonight thanks to the Edco Viking Booster Club and parents of our very own athletes. Thank you to our boys high school basketball team for running the concession stand tonight. The winner of tonight's matchup will advance to round 3 of our tournament play, and they will play the winner of Key High and Central Elkader. That game will take place on Friday night. Thank you to Community Savings Bank for their sponsorship of tonight's event, as well as their continuing commitment to Edco Athletics. And now for your starting lineups. For the Buccaneers, number 11, sophomore Creighton Peck. And for the Vikings, number 24, a senior, Claire Alvis. For the Buccaneers, number 20, a junior, Lainey Hogan. And for the Vikings, number 30, a junior, Ellie Kirby. For the Buccaneers, number 30, a senior, Jaden Hellenthal. And for the Vikings, number 32, a senior, Campbell Kirby. For the Buccaneers, number 34, a senior, Eden Brady. And for the Vikings, number 44, a senior, Audrey Helmrich. For the Buccaneers, number 44, sophomore, Elsie Flexenhar. And for the Vikings, number 54, a senior, Maringal. The Buccaneers are coached by Chris Gruber and assisted by Erica Kortenkamp. The Vikings are coached by Steve Putz and assisted by Brooks Eckelceder. Tonight's officials are Andy Peterson, Scott Ben, and Stacy Dunbar.
There you have it. Starting lineups ready to go. Opening tip-off with Edco and East Buchanan coming up next. Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, Furniture Showcase at Allwine, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back to a near-packed house in Edgewood for East Buchanan, the away team wearing the red uniforms, the Bucks in light blue with the white numbers, Edco wearing their home white uniforms. They have Edco there in black with the yellow trim, and we are ready to go with our matchup here tonight. We do know that East Buchanan will full court press Edco on makes and misses.
Yeah, they're going to put a lot of pressure on Edco. They're not going to turn it off at any point, I don't see. They're just going to pressure every chance they get.
All right, so to jump it up will be Helmrichs for, once again, Edco, and it will be Flexenauer to jump it up for East Buchanan. So here we go with the regional quarterfinal in Class 1A in Region 1. Tip is won there by East Buchanan. It was tipped to Hogan, and we are underway. Hogan right away in the offensive end, works it on top offensively with Peck, and it looks to me like coming out defensively is a 1-3-1 for Edgewood Colesburg. High post area to Flexenauer, goes baseline, wraparound pass there, right side Brady, goes left wing, that's Peck for three, shot no good, but the rebound picked up by East Buchanan and Flexenauer. Right side they go to Hogan, she's open for three, but airs it out long, and East Buchanan has a couple of shots, but they come up empty.
Yeah, a couple open looks there, and that's what they're going to look to do. If they can't get it inside, they got to kick it out, and I think Edco's okay with them having to shoot contested threes instead of point-blank twos.
So here's that full-court pressure, and Helmrichs will help bring it up. Kirby, that's Ellie Kirby to Campbell Kirby. They beat the pressure in the offensive end, and they go to Alvis inside the right block. Her shot blocked from behind, but a foul from behind in Jaden Hellenthal. So Edco beat the pressure and got it inside the right block.
Yeah, nice job by Claire Alvis coming across the lane and posting up hard as they brought it up the right side of the court there, and just couldn't get it through the trees there. She's going to shoot a couple of free throws, and Alvis is a 73% free throw shooter on the season.
And misses that one there, so she'll get another opportunity. Edco is a team, shoots 62% from the line. East Buchanan, 57%. East Buchanan averages 57 points a ball game. Edco averages 55 points a ball game. Second free throw good by Alvis, and Edco is on the board. Here's 1-3-1 pressure by Edco, and again, this is full court pressure. Backcourt area, East Buchanan, Hogan beats the pressure, drives right side and bodied at the right elbow. Contact made by Ellie Kirby. That's the first whistle against the Vikings.
Yeah, a little full court pressure, three-quarter, I guess. They're not on the ball, so some three-quarter pressure out of the Vikings.
East Buchanan takes it right below us. Inbounds is once again Hellenthal, and they get it back out on top. Now working it right wing to Hogan. Hogan backs it up, goes left side to Brady. Brady tried to go in the lane. The ball deflected, but it falls into the hands of Hellenthal. And from the left block, her shot is no good, but fouled. Right place, right time for Hellenthal. And East Buchanan goes to the free throw line for two.
And that was well defensed by the Vikings there, but nobody could get a handle on the ball.
Foul on Edco. Who committed it there?
That was on Claire Alvis. That was her first.
So at the free throw line, Hellenthal's free throw, it is good, and East Buchanan on the board. keep an eye on fouls in this ball game tonight. Which team gets to the free throw line more? And so far, both teams, their trips down have gotten to the line. Free throw good. So making them both as Hellenthal swished them both through. Edco back in the offensive end. They tried to throw it ahead to Helmrichs, but East Buchanan got a hand in the defensive lane. And quickly in the offensive end, they try to go right side. And Logan tried to go along the baseline, and it's intercepted by Ellie Kirby. Campbell Kirby, left side to Alvis. The ball is knocked away. Picked up by Ellie Kirby. Her bank shot just off the left block from 6 feet away outside the lane. Banks it up and in. 3-2. Edco the early lead, 90 seconds in. Beating the pressure again is East Buchanan. They're able to get the ball in the lane, but the shot by Flexenauer is long. Missed it to the left, took it with the left hand, and the rebound pulled down by Edco. Back across the timeline, Ellie Kirby, left side to Campbell Kirby. And they get the instructions from Coach Putz. East Buchanan here, falling into a zone defensively as they try to double-team Helmrichs. Ellie Kirby gets it in the middle of the lane, drives in, uses her right hand from the left side. It's up and in. Ellie Kirby creating some spacing. 5-2 Vikings the early lead.
Yeah, great start for the shooter Kirby there, able to get a couple of point-blank ones.
And left side in the offensive end, they beat the pressure, and driving in and racing in is Brady, who runs into Gall trying to draw the charge, and a blocking call on Gall. Brady lowered her head and made no beat about it that she was going to the rack.
And they said the basket was good there,
Wow.
so they're going to give him the bucket.
So Brady got the shot to fall. It's a three-point opportunity. Free throw there. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by East Buchanan, and stumbling to the court and traveling with the basketball is Flexenauer. So she got the rebound, looking for the putback, and had to step over bodies. Good hustle, but a turnover nonetheless.
Well, rebounds in the post, I think, are going to be key for East Buchanan. I think for Edco, they got to keep the turnovers down. They got to value each one of these possessions.
Campbell Kirby pressured on top, goes right side to Gall in the right corner, in the lane to Alvis. Shot from the right block, partially blocked, no good. Helmrichs the offensive rebound. Her putback misses it to the right. Alvis comes down with the rebound. Her shot in the lane, it is no good, and there's a foul called on the Buccaneers. So Edco getting the ball into the lane. 3 good looks in the lane. Alvis to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, some second chance opportunities there, and it's curious. The difference between these two defenses, I think East Buchanan is so active, moving their hands and digging, getting after it.
Free throw by Alvis. It is no good. Already we've seen a number of free throws here, 2.5 minutes into our first quarter.
And Edco's going to put some pressure here, but they're so long and lanky.
Second free throw by Alvis. Leaves it short, so she's 0 for 2 on the line. And the rebound pulled down by Flexenauer off the left for East Buchanan. Back across the timeline, that is again Hogan. Hogan baseline, launching up the 15-footer is Flexenauer. The shot is long, 17-foot distance, aired it out. Edco the rebound, and they try to push it, and Campbell Kirby trying to lead Alvis. Led her too far back in the offensive end, and Edco turns it over.
Yeah, just a little too high there, overshot Alvis. Otherwise, that could have been a nice break for the Vikings.
Substitution, Hellenthal checks out for East Buchanan. Number 35 into the ballgame in Grace Long. She is a 6-foot junior who averages 7 points off the bench. 5-4, Edco still the early lead. They again beat the pressure. Right block, Flexenauer. Kicks it over left wing to Hogan. Back out on top here, top of the key to Peck. Peck, left side to Hogan. Hogan guarded by Kirby. Right side on the wing now here with Brady. First time they've had her on a long set. Left side, Peck open. Left wing for 3. Shot no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Long, and she's stripped by Campbell Kirby. But the ball taken away by East Buchanan. And they score a layup. Flexenauer took the ball away after the rebound, and she's got a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, that was just a great dig by Campbell Kirby to get the ball, and then gives it right back, and then the foul after the fact. Basket's good. There's another 3-point play here.
Marin Gall checks out into the game for Edco is number 10, Lily Boriski, 5'8" sophomore who averages 8 points off the bench. Free throw by Flexenauer. It is good, and it's 7-5. East Buchanan the early lead, 4:45 left in the opening act. Kirby to Kirby. That's Ellie to Campbell. They try to go in the lane, but a forced pass to Helmrichs. It's deflected out of there, but picked up by Boriski. Campbell Kirby, left side to Alvis. In the lane, they get it to Helmrichs on the left block. Uses the left hand, but too strong. Pushed it off the back of the rim. Hogan gets the rebound. EB's got numbers. Right side, driving in his Peck. Her right-handed layup scores it. And a nice lead by Logan. It is 9-5. EB the early lead.
Yeah, just a great run out there by the Bucks and able to get in front of that. And Claire Alvis had to keep her hands off. Otherwise, she'd pick up that second foul.
Extended pressure by, once again, East Buchanan. Campbell Kirby steps into a 3. Top of the key. Circled in and out. It is no good. Rebound deflected off the hands of East Buchanan off the left side. It's Alvis fought for the rebound along with Brady. Stage down here with Edco.
Yeah, and they've gotten the ball inside, and they haven't been able to convert thus far. That's what they need to do.
Kirby on top to Boriski at the free throw line. Left side to Ellie Kirby. Back in the corner. Campbell Kirby, left block. They go to, again, Helmrich. She's covered. Top of the key. Ellie Kirby for three. Got it. So halfway through the first quarter, timeout by Edco. It's 9-8, the early lead for EB. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Good start for both these teams. This is what we've expected. East Buchanan 9, Edco 8, and we've played just a little over 4 minutes in the opening quarter. Vikings taking a timeout.
Yeah, they just wanted to regroup, I think, probably defensively. They wanted to get a sub in there. Brooke Bollinger has checked in. Maren Gall has checked out. Claire Alvis has also checked out.
So across the timeline, it is, again, a 1-3-1 for Edco. Logan goes to the right block. The Flexenauer goes off her hands and out of bounds right below us on the stage, and it goes to Edco. An unforced turnover committed there by the Bucks.
Yeah, they need to capitalize here. The Vikings need to take advantage, get a bucket here, and get back into the lead.
Brooke Bollinger, a senior guard in there for Edco, 5'4" senior, gives him a couple of points off the bench. Has it on the left wing against this 2-3 zone, and it's more of a 1-2-2 zone. Right side, they go to Boriski. Her shot from the right block gets up and in. Good straight-up defense there by Long, but a better move by Boriski. 10-9, Edco takes the lead.
Yeah, just kind of muscle that up, and then she's going to sit in the middle of this 1-3-1 zone here.
Logan, top of the key, right side to Peck. Peck on the right wing, looks to bring it back out on top, and does as she works it left side to Brady in the lane, trying to work it down too long, but it's deflected out of there. Some long arms to get in that passing lane, and it was last touched by Boriski. Alvis back in. Bollinger checks out for the Vikings.
Yeah, that length just really makes those passes hard and just tip balls, and it's been great for the Vikings.
Logan on top to Peck, and again, left side to Logan on the wing. Drives in the lane, covered. Now takes a Euro step, uses the left hand, and the shot actually goes over the backboard, and it goes out of bounds by Logan. So force the shot in traffic, and Edco gets a stop.
And both of these teams have pulled off the full court, so a little slower pace here. We're going to see some half court.
I'd say this is a 1-3-1, by the way, for East Buchanan, but there's lots of help with Helmrich's down low. That's their concern. Campbell Kirby, right side to Ellie Kirby, back on top to Campbell. Left side to Alvis, going to take a three, left side, shot off the side of the rim. It is no good. Logan clears the rebound to the right for EB. Logan quickly ahead of the back. Flexenauer runs the court, lays it up and in. Flexenauer, that is, scores the left-handed layup, and great heads-up play by Logan with the assist.
Yeah, great body control by Flexenauer and able to finish that off.
And left side, Ellie Kirby has the ball knocked away by Logan near center court as Edco made a soft pass into the offensive end.
Yeah, Hogan came streaking up the side there and almost got a tipped ball, just ran out of real estate.
Alvis checks out. Rachel Eckelceder makes her first appearance. She is a 5'9 sophomore for Edco. 2.5 flipped in the opening act. 11-10 EB in the lane. They go over top. Helmrichs catches it on the right block. The shot no good. Double team. And then the ball goes out of bounds. She was forced too far underneath. And EB had good straight up defense there on the post player for Edco.
Yeah, she draws a lot of attention there, but not able to get up through those trees again.
So back in the offensive end is Logan. Logan inside center court circle. Gets them into their offense. Left side to Peck near the corner. High post area. Flexenauer goes again right side, and with the shot is Brady, but it's off the side of the rim, but she's fouled as they went high post to low post. Brady to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, good recognition there, getting behind that 1-3-1, and that baseline girl just sneaking from the short corner right underneath the hoop there and able to get that pass in.
And the free throw on its way by Brady. It is good. How many free throws have been shot so far in this opening quarter?
There's been a lot, and we're in the bonus for East Buchanan, but Edco's not even in the bonus yet.
And the free throw being eyed here by Brady. Brady's second free throw on its way. It is good. Makes them both 13-10. East Buchanan in the lead. What's the number there?
6 and 4. 6 for East Buchanan, 4 for Edco.
Helmrich's quickly ahead. Right block. Her shot leaves it short. She was fading away. Rebound saved, but back into the hands of Ellie Kirby. Her shot, she misses it left side. And the rebound cleared by Brady. Kirby had that ball pop out. Logan back into the offensive end for East Buchanan. Crossover dribble, goes into the lane, and that is again the post player in Long. Long takes a step inside the left block, kisses it off the glass. This is a quick 6-0 run by East Buchanan. They're up 15-10.
And this is their biggest lead, a 5-point lead, and you know Edco wants to cut back into that, get this back to even.
And back over left side, Rachel Eckelceder. Eckelceder on top to Campbell Kirby. Kirby, left wing to Eckelceder, in the lane to Helmrichs on the left block, uses the left hand up and in. Eckelceder with a nice lead pass there as Helmrichs cut across the lane.
Yeah, they need to stop down on this end. They've been getting point blank. Hogan's been doing a really nice job of kind of running the show out there as the point guard.
We approach the 1 minute mark. Peck left side in the offensive end for East Buchanan. Back right side, and that is again Brady. Brady back over to Logan. Logan right wing for three. It's off the back of the rim. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound to the left. Back into the offensive end is Campbell Kirby. And again, a 3-point lead for East Buchanan. Eckelceder 22 feet away, and that's a heat check as she aired it out to the right. It is no good. Rebound clicks over to Logan. Logan quickly in the offensive end as Edco gets back. Here's Brady open just off the top of the key for three. Leaves it short. Rebound pulled down there by Long, but she's stripped from behind by Eckelceder. Then a reach-in foul committed by Flexenauer for East Buchanan.
Well, and those are the frustrations because I'm sure Coach Gruber is going, you're so far away from the hoop. That's a silly foul.
Ellie Kirby checks out. Boriski comes in. Flexenauer checks out for East Buchanan. Into the game for them is number 30, and that is Jaden Hellenthal back in there. So we're down to 30 seconds. Shot clock is off. Edco can work for the final shot if they choose. Eckelceder on top to Campbell Kirby. Left side to Alvis. Elbow area with Boriski. Left wing. Alvis left wing for three. It's off the back of the rim. Long rebound tracked down in the corner by East Buchanan. And then a foul on Helmrichs as they look to crash and kind of trap in the backcourt. Peck is fouled. We'll go to the other end. Peck will shoot two.
Yeah, we're going to walk the length of the court and shoot a couple of free throws. We've got 14.6 seconds left here in the first quarter, and East Buchanan shot 6 free throws, 2 more coming here.
So they've, again, been to the line a few more times than Edco and hit a few more, which in a 3-point ball game is huge early. Free throw is good by Peck, and it's 16-12, East Buchanan in the lead. Bollinger checks in. Helmrichs will check out for Edco. I believe that was just the first foul on Helmrichs.
I believe so.
Second free throw, it is good. Peck makes, again, back-to-back free throws, and it's 17-14. Let's see if Edco gets the final shot of the quarter here. Campbell Kirby left side to Bollinger. Bollinger left wide open, going to fire up the three left side. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Peck gets the rebound in the backcourt, dribbles out the clock, and the opening quarter comes to an end. It is East Buchanan, the early lead at the end of one, 17-12. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Edgewood Reminder, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Shimley, a division of Kendrick Inc., Little Bit of Country Stove and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber It's a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We've played one quarter. East Buchanan leads 17-12. Meanwhile, Keyhigh leads Central at the end of one, 22-14. And in Class 2A, Sumner Fred and MFL Marmac are tied at 10 at the end of one. It is East Buchanan's basketball. By the way, it is Hogan, Laney Hogan, and not Logan. I got the L and the H mixed up there. The ball goes to, once again, Edco to start the second quarter. Gall out there, Campbell Kirby, Ellie Kirby, Helmrichs, and Alvis. Right side, Ellie Kirby brings it inside the elbow, pulls up, 12-footer, right side, hits the shot. And Edco scores first here in the second quarter, back within 3.
Big bucket there for Edco. Get back in the scoring column. Now they need a defensive stop.
Peck, Hellenthal. Also out there as well is Brady, Long, and again, you have out there Hogan. Right side, here's Peck off the top of the key for 3. Banks it long. It is no good. As it circled out of there on the bank, Gall gets the rebound. Campbell Kirby back in the offensive end to Gall. Back out on top. Left side, Ellie Kirby, left wing for 3. Line drived it short. Hit the side of the rim. Rebound tipped out of there and picked up by Beck. Hogan back in the offensive end for the Bucks. Right side in the corner, driving in the lane there is again Brady. Brady kicks it back over left side, and they quickly work it right side back into the hands of Hogan, and East Buchanan wants a timeout. So the early lead for EB at 17-14. Timeout Bucks. Let's take this break.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
17-14, East Buchanan in the lead. What was our shooting in the opening quarter?
East Buchanan was 5 of 14, 0 of 5 behind the arc, but 7 of 8 from the free throw line, which was huge for them. Edco was 5 of 16, 1 of 6 behind the three-point line, only 1 of 4 from the free throw line.
So that's a 6-point difference in a 3-point ball game. EB takes it off the right side of their basket, directly below us. They go on top to Peck after Hogan took it out of bounds. Peck brings it to the free throw line, has a step by the defenders, but misses the left-handed layup. Rebound pulled down by EB, and stumbling backwards is Kate Dolan, a 5'9 sophomore who just checked in during the break, and she's fouled as she got the offensive rebound and tried to put it back up.
Well, and Claire Elvis had inside position on that, but the taller girl just kind of reached over and she wasn't able to do anything about that. Just kind of got hung up in the arms.
And free throw on its way there, and it is good as it hit the side of the rim, bounced out and went through. Bariski into the ball game. Alvis checks out for Edgewood Colesburg. The second free throw being eyed once again here by Dolan. Dolan, as we mentioned, a sophomore, only 7 free throws she's taken this year. Makes the first one and makes the second one. And EB living large at the line. They lead 19-14. Back across the timeline, Ellie Kirby on top to Bariski. Right wing, Kirby back over to Bariski at the top of the key. Drives in, takes a nice step, uses the right hand, missed it long, gets her own rebound, put back, leaves it short. Bariski, 3rd time's a charm. It rolls off the side of the rim. Make it a 4th time. It is up and in. Bariski just kept on at it. Pads the offensive rebounding stats, and they're back within 3.
Well, the biggest thing is it came away with points on that because that could have turned really bad.
And back in the offensive end is East Buchanan. Great job, but just keeping at it for Bariski. Brady, right side against the 1-3-1. Peck, top of the key. They go into the lane, and that is Hogan, and a reach-in foul from behind on Gall. So the foul on the floor, just the second whistle, I believe, against the Vikings this quarter. But EB will take it off the left side of their basket.
And that's the second foul against Marin Gall. So, she's going to have to go to the bench here. Alvis is already on the bench with 2 fouls.
Brooke Bollinger will check in. Checking out of the ball game is back in there, I should say, is Grace Long. And checking out is Dolan for East Buchanan. Inbounds Hogan, open right wing for 3 off the front of the rim. Peck skies and gets the rebound. The small guard there for, once again, East Buchanan at 5'4". Peck drives in the lane, knocked away by Bollinger, but a foul called on Bollinger with a reach from behind. And they actually call it a nudge.
Yeah, they say she made a little contact with the body, so we're going to take it off on the left side of the sideline here, and East Buchanan is going to regroup with a fresh 35.
Peck gets it inbounds to, once again, Brady. Brady to Hogan at the right elbow. They go in the lane, and that is Hellenthal covered. Back out on top, left side to Peck. Peck has it on the left wing, trying to post up is Long, but they did not recognize that. Hogan on the right wing. Back out on top, driving through is Brady. Pulls up, free throw line, shot no good. But the offensive rebound, Hellenthal too far underneath the basket. The shot hit underneath, but knocked away out of bounds by Edco. EB maintains possession.
Yeah, they're going to give this back to East Buchanan, say it went off of Viking there.
He'll take it off the right side of the basket. And quickly they go back out on top and getting it inbounds to Long. So Long back out on top here with Brady. Brady left side to Hogan. Drives baseline. Nice move. Goes between 2 defenders but leaves the little runner short. Offensive rebound by Long. She misses the putback. Rebound deflected out of there. Back to EB. And Hogan lowers the head. Drives in left side and fouled on the drive in. So EB getting some offensive opportunities. Foul, they say, on the way up, and Hogan to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, they're going to say she was in the act of shooting, so if the basket would have fallen, they would have counted, but she's going to get 2 free throws here.
So EB, the aggressor in the offensive end, getting into the lane. Free throw circled around. It is no good. As a team, we mentioned they shoot 57%. Hogan, by the way, is one of their top free throw shooters, 47 of 63 on the season, so well above 70% this year. Second free throw on its way, and it's off the back of the rim, but another offensive rebound, and this time it's long in the middle of the lane. So EB switches the possession, and now here's another foul by Edco, which I believe now puts EB into the bonus, the final 5:26 of the half.
Yeah, and that's huge. I mean, putting EB at the free throw line, they were 7 of 8 in that first quarter. That really kind of set the tone to give them that lead.
Hellenthal back to the free throw line for 2. Free throw is short, but it rolls over. It is good. So that was on Bollinger, who picked up the last 2 fouls. She will check out. Alvis comes back into the ballgame. So Jaden Hellenthal to the free throw line for another opportunity, trying to put EB up by 5. Second free throw being eyed. Free throw on its way. It is good, and it's 21-16. EB leads by 5. Quickly up the far sideline, Campbell Kirby to Boriski. Back over, Campbell, Kirby, left side, Alvis, wide open on the baseline, 8-foot shot off the front of the rim. Helmrich's the offensive rebound, put back, it is no good, but she's fouled as Helmrichs gets an offensive rebound. Rebounding such a huge key in this ball game, and both teams keeping possessions alive.
Yeah, I think for East Buchanan being a little undersized at times, they've been doing a great job of crashing the boards, getting second chance opportunities. Edco using the height there to get their second chance.
Helmrich's free throw, it is good, 21-17. It is a 4-point lead right now for East Buchanan. We have yet to even get to the 5-minute mark of our second quarter. Helmrich's second free throw off the back of the rim, and a nice box out there by Brady to get the rebound at the free throw line. Hogan back across the timeline, goes into the lane to Long, right off her hands, out of bounds. She was looking for it at the right block, but a turnover by EB. Both these teams actually do a pretty good job hanging on to the basketball.
Yeah, with both of them liking to put a lot of pressure, you're going to expect a few more turnovers, but they do a nice job.
Baseline, Alvis, right side. That's Campbell Kirby off the top of the key for 3. Banks it well long. It is no good. Peck gets the rebound off the left side for East Buchanan. Buccaneers back in the offensive end. Again, Edco continues the 1-3-1 with Alvis playing the middle of that 1-3-1. In the free throw line area, they go to Hogan. Hogan drives in, stopped, and has to go left side to Brady. Back along the baseline area, trying to work it to Hellenthal. It's deflected out of there by Helmrichs, and the loose ball picked up by Edco. Helmrichs plays the wing on the one side of that 1-3-1. Boriski, baseline to Alvis. Wide open 15-footer, short off the side of the rim. Ellie Kirby, the offensive rebound. She misses the putback. Point-blank range on the right side, just too strong. And the rebound cleared by Long for EB.
Yeah, tough shooting night so far for the Vikings. They're just not able to get anything to
and
fall.
Missing some good looks. Again, Hogan works it right side in the offensive end. That is Peck. Peck in the right corner. Brings it back out on top to Hogan. Halfway through the second quarter, Hogan drives in. Euro step. Uses the left hand on the drive, but leaves it short off the side of the rim. Helmrichs the rebound up to Alvis. Alvis wants to drive in. Little runner. Shot no good off the side of the backboard. But it was partially blocked by East Buchanan and Hellenthal, who did a good job disrupting the shot. Edco maintains possession.
Yeah, they're going to be able to take it off on the right side of their basket here, and Rachel Eggersleiter is going to check in. Looks like Ellie Kirby is going to get a short break here.
Flexenauer comes into the ball game. Hellenthal checks out for East Buchanan as well. Boriski, left corner. Campbell Kirby wide open. Deep left corner for 3 off the side of the rim. The right side. She was long on the shot. Rebound cleared off the right by Hogan. Hogan ahead of the pack to Flexenauer. In and out of her hands, but Alvis lost it out of bounds. As Hogan, you always have to be keeping an eye out because her head is always up.
Yeah, head on a swivel because she's going to bring that ball. She knows how to distribute as well as shoot.
So they'll take it off the right side of the basket. They go back out on top to Peck. And Peck has to get him into their offense now. And Brady goes left side again to Flexenauer. Back out on top to Peck. Peck brings it on over to Brady. Brady to Hogan. Hogan, right wing, takes a step back 3 on its way, switched it through. EB has their biggest lead of the night at 24-17 right now.
And that's the first basket for Lainey Hogan, who averages close to 16 points a ball game.
Campbell Kirby back into the offensive end as we approach the 3-minute mark in our first half. Rachel Eccleseder to Alvis. Alvis on the left wing, back right side to Campbell Kirby. Nice feed down low, but missing the shot is Helmerich, but she was fouled as that was diagonal pass across the lane. Helmerich on the left block will go to the free throw line for 2.
That's just good ball movement there. They reversed it back to the right side, and that diagonal pass went right into Helmerich, and she went up strong. Got a lot of arm on the way up, so she's going to shoot 2.
So Helmerich's free throw on its way, and it is off the back of the rim. It is no good. 7-point lead for East Buchanan. Long checks back in for East Buchanan, and Flexenauer checks out for them. And it will be a second free throw being eyed here by, once again, Helmerich's trying to make it a 6-point lead. Second free throw off the back of the rim, but there is a line violation, and this is on East Buchanan. So I believe it was on the right block. Helenthaw in the lane a little too early.
Yeah, they're going to give another one here to Audrey Helmerich.
And Helmerich's third time trying to make the second free throw, and she does. So 1 of 2, and it's 24-18, 6-point lead inside 3 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, this is going to be a key stretch for both of these clubs. Can East Buchanan extend, or can Edco get back into this before half?
Hogan right side to Brady. Brady back in the corner to Hogan. Deep right corner. Goes to the high post with Long. Jump shot from the 15-foot free throw line. It is no good. Left it short. Rebound bounced right to Eccleseder. Campbell Kirby back into the offensive end. Right side, Eccleseder goes to Helmerich. She's about 17 feet away from the basket. Goes left side to Boriski. Boriski drives in. Strong move. Uses the right hand, but the shot no good. But foul. Drawing contact as Boriski got it at the high post and drove right side.
Yeah, put her head down and split that defense. Went up strong with it. Not able to get it to fall. Edco's got to start hitting these free throws.
And a 2-shot opportunity for Boriski. And the free throw on its way from the sophomore. It is no good, missing it from right to left. That is the difference in this ball game right now, is EB hitting more free throws than Edgewood Colesburg. Second free throw being eyed by Boriski. That second free throw, it is up, goes off the front of the rim. It is no good. Helmerich's the rebound, misses the putback off the right side. And now you've got a jump ball as Boriski ties up Long on the rebound, and it's going to go back to East Buchanan. Helmerich's had a good look on that offensive rebound.
Yeah, she had it point blank again and just didn't get it high enough off the glass. Kind of got into the rim there. She's just got to put that thing up nice and soft.
Hogan back across the timeline for EB and gets him into their offense. Right side to Brady. Brady goes back left side to Hogan. Hogan at the left elbow area, falling back, takes an 8-footer, and the shot is short. Boriski gets the rebound back to Campbell Kirby. Kirby to Alvis, and a good job by EB getting back to thwart a fast break opportunity. Campbell Kirby left side to Alvis in the lane. That's Boriski. Goes to the low post there. Helmerich's covered. Right side, Eccleseder, deep right corner for 3. Shot no good. Rebound kicks to the right, and it's picked up by Long. Inside 2 minutes left in the half. 6-point lead for East Buchanan still at 24-18.
Yeah, our scoring is kind of slowed down here. Both teams kind of digging in defensively.
Hogan back out on top to Brady. We see Coach Gruber calling for a set this time down. And they go back right side to Hogan. In the lane, Long trying to post up, but an errant pass as there was the double team on the right block, and the throw goes out of bounds along the baseline. EB turns it over.
Yeah, that was a good defensive set for Edco, but they got to turn it into points on the other end.
Campbell Kirby back in the offensive end and getting into the offense, left side to Alvis. More of a 2-3 zone for East Buchanan, but actually it's a box and one as there's a chaser. In the lane, Boriski, shot from the right block, moves to the middle of the lane, hits the jump shot. Boriski getting some action in the lane. 24-20, Vikings back within 4.
With all the attention to Helmerich, she's been able to find an open space.
Hogan back over left wing area to Peck. A minute to go here, right side to Brady. Brady drives in the lane, trying to feed again. Helenthaw, the ball is overshot. She cannot track it down in the far corner, out of bounds, and back to Edco.
And need another score here if you're the Vikings. You know, about a minute to play. They want to maybe get a 2-for-1, get a bucket, get a stop, maybe a chance to tie this up.
Kirby back into the offensive end, and again, she'll go left side to Alvis at the left elbow to Boriski. Boriski, cross-court pass, Eccleseder open, right side for 3. That shot flat off the back of the rim. Boriski, the offensive rebound, loses the ball in the drive in, but last touched by Edco. Boriski stumbling, lost the ball out the right side of the lane, but it stays down here with the Vikings.
Yeah, they're going to get a chance to reset here, maybe get a better look, and they need a basket right
Dolan
now.
checks in, Long checks out for East Buchanan. Inbounds, it is Helmerich, steps to the right block, but misses a shot from just beyond the right block, from 10 feet away, as she rolled to the right side, but she comes up empty. EB gets the rebound. About a 7-second differential between game clock and shot clock. And they go baseline, and that is Dolan. Right side to Hogan. Hogan, right wing for three. Leaves it short off the side of the rim. Helmrichs gets the rebound, and Coach wants Edco to work for one here.
Yeah, work for one here. Worst case, you're down 4, hopefully down 2, or maybe even 1 going into half.
Eckelceder on top to Campbell Kirby. Left area now to Brisky. Back right side. Eckelceder right wing for 3. Leaves it long. Olvis the rebound, but she misses the putback right side. And Dolan gets the rebound off the right. Peck brings it to half court. Right side they go to again. Brady, her three-point shot partially blocked, and the first half comes to an end. It's been tight throughout, but it is East Buchanan leading Edco at the half, 24-20. When we return, first half stats. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Ray's Excavating, Carl's Grocery, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. At the half, it is 24-20. East Buchanan leads Edco. Also at the half, Keyhigh leads Central 35-18. And Sumner Fred leads MFL Marmac 19-17. EB led 17-12 at the end of one. Edco outscores them 8-7 in the second quarter. The game slowing down considerably, but East Buchanan leads 24-20 at the half. We're joined by Coach Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals, and let's start with East Buchanan.
Well, defense is the name of the game because the scoring's been pretty slim, but balanced for the Buccaneers. They were led by Elsie Flexenauer with 5 points. They had 4 points for Hellenthal, 4 points for Peck, 4 points for Brady. They had 3 points for Hogan, 2 points for Long, and 2 points for Dolan. So mixing it up, giving everybody a chance. They shot 23% overall, 1 of 10 behind the arc, 5 of 16 inside of it, 11 of 14 for 79% from the free throw line, and 8 turnovers for the Buccaneers.
So again, nearly half of their points have come from the free throw line. Been outstanding in that regard for Edgewood-Colesburg.
Edco is led by Ellie Kirby. She's got 9 points. Lily Brisky with 6 points. Audrey Helmrich with 4. And Claire Alvis with 1. So 20 points for the Vikings. 21% shooting overall. 1 of 12 behind the arc. 6 of 22 inside. So not great there either way. And only 3 of 10 from the free throw line. 30%. The one bright spot on this, 3 turnovers. Those were all in the first quarter.
Yeah, been well played in that regard, but the difference is neither team shooting well in this ball game. And let's give some props to the interior defense. I know we've had some shots missed point-blank range, but there's arms that they're trying to go through.
Oh, there's bodies in the way. There's arms that are waving and getting in their face. So, I mean, it hasn't been easy. So both of these teams are trying to weather that, but shooting's going to be at a premium. You see that in the first half. You got to figure out some way to open that up.
And for East Buchanan, the best offense sometimes is getting to the line and then hitting free throws.
Yeah, they've been attacking the rim, and those free throws have really paid off for them. Out shooting 11-3, that's 8 points. That's a difference in the lead right here.
So a 4-point lead for East Buchanan at the half. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about what's coming up with the boys tournament on Thursday night. At the break, EB leads Edco 24-20. Back with more after this.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. At the half, East Buchanan leading Edco 24-20. As we mentioned, Keyhigh leads Central 35-18 at the half. Again, the winner of that ball game plays the winner of this ball game on Friday night. And MFL Marmac trailing Sumner Fred at the half 19-17. Our boys tournament coverage continues Thursday night on KCTN. We get an off night tomorrow. Thursday night will be in Monona. MFL Marmac takes on Union. Again, the Chalk Talk at 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN KCTN.com. Union picked up a nice win against Allwine. The MFL Merrimack boys have won 15 in a row coming into the postseason.
Yeah, and they've been rested, so they're going to be well rested before that game. You know they're going to be chomping at the bit. Their defense is going to come full on.
All right, so we'll bring you that ball game Thursday night here on KCTN FM 100. Friday nights, hopefully we have a girls' tournament game for you. We'll let things work out in the second half of the ball game. Let's talk about the second half. East Buchanan, the aggressor, getting into the lane, getting to the free throw line. For Edco here, you've got to have some better interior defense, and obviously they've got to hit some shots in the offensive end.
Well, they definitely have to shoot better, but I think with Marin Gall picking up those 2 fouls, she was on the bench a long time in that first half, and I think Claire Alvis sat a little too long, but she had those 2 fouls, so they need to stay out of foul trouble because those 2 rebound very, very well. There's a lot of attention to Helmrichs. They need to pick up those loose rebounds.
Helmrichs, Alvis, Ellie Kirby, Campbell Kirby, and Gall start the second half. Meanwhile, for East Buchanan, it'll be Brady, Peck out there, Hogan. Also out there as well is Helenthaw and Long. And they continue the box and one with, again, Hogan double teaming in the lane, and she knocks the ball away from Helmrichs as they try to go down low, and a technical called on Coach Putz. Coach Putz felt like there was contact there. So did Helmrichs, by the way. And a technical foul called on Coach Putz right into this third quarter.
Well, he's right there at the edge of the court as the official ran by and had a couple of words, and the official didn't care for that. So they're going to back them off the line here, and Coach Gruber's talking to his players. They got to get behind the half-court line.
Yeah, now everybody moving back. So Peck to the free throw line, and again, she has 2. So Creighton Peck is, again, a free throw. It is no good. Peck is just 14 of 27 from the free throw line, just a little over 50%. Surprised she's shooting here.
Yeah, surprised. She is 2 for 2 tonight before that miss there, so maybe she's got the hot hand tonight.
Well, they'll take 1 of 2. Misses the first, makes the second, and it's 25-20. And again, as I mentioned, Peck just a sophomore. Hogan is your top free throw shooter on the season, but they'll take 1 of 2, and the Buccaneers keep possession, leading by 5.
And Coach Putz is going to have the seatbelt on now. He's going to have to stay on the bench the rest of the time and coach from there.
Peck left side in the offensive end to Brady. Back over to Peck. Baseline area to Hogan. Hogan brings it back out on top to Peck. Peck, middle of the lane, coverage, shovels up a shot, and not bailed out by contact as that ball was disrupted by Edco. Helmrichs gets the rebound. That ball never got up to the rim. So back in the offensive end is Kirby. Right side, Alvis in the deep right corner. Hogan, by the way, is the fronter on Helmrichs, but wide open left side, Ellie Kirby misses a shot from the left baseline area from about 12 feet away, just off the baseline. A good open look.
Yeah, that was a good look for her because the double team on Helmrichs, but not able to knock it down.
Back left side to Brady, I should say. Brady back over to Peck. A minute into our third quarter. And left side, Hogan, deep left baseline for 3, short. Rebound by Alvis. Good job as she kept Long off her back. Gall back into the offensive end for Edco. Gall, top of the key, left side to Campbell Kirby. Down by 5, Edco with possession. And right side to Gall. In the lane, Ellie Kirby takes a shot inside the free throw line. It's off the back of the rim, but settles through. Hometown touch for Kirby. Vikings back within 3.
Yeah, good bucket there. They need to get this one possession, tie it up with the stop right here.
Peck back into the offensive end. Edco continues the 1-3-1. Peck going off a pick right side. Left open, but instead goes left side to Hogan. Hogan brings it middle of the lane. Finds herself free, uses the Euro step, misses the shot. Rebound knocked out of there by Alvis. When Long had inside position, Alvis knocked it away. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound. Here in the lane, they force a pass into traffic. Helmrichs double team, and it's intercepted by Helenthaw. Tough pass in a lot of traffic. Peck, left side in the offensive end, and that is Brady, deep left corner for 3. Got it! It's a 6-point lead for EB, 2 minutes into the third quarter.
Edco hasn't had an answer. EB has hit the big shots at the right times and getting the defensive stops.
In the lane, Helmrich swings it left side to Alvis, deep left corner, and double dribbled with the basketball. She wanted to pass it back to Ellie Kirby, but lost the handle on it, and the Vikings never really got into anything there.
Yeah, they just need to settle down here, do what they can do defensively, get a stop, get a rebound here, and then run an offensive set, get a good look.
And back across the timeline is Peck. Peck right side and to Hogan. Back over on top to Brady. Brady brings it, little 1-foot runner inside the lane, misses the 8-footer, leaves it short, an air ball in fact, as she drove into the middle of the lane, but the ball goes back to Edco. Substitution, Kate Dolan back in there, the first substitution of the second half for EB as Brady checks out. 28-22, East Buchanan in the lead, and now a timeout by Edco. 5:29 to go in the third. They trail by 6. Let's take this break.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
28-22, 6-point lead for East Buchanan. Edco uses their second timeout. They have possession. And again, this is more of a box and one with Hogan, now the chaser on Helmrichs.
Yeah, Hogan's a chaser. Anytime she goes in the lane, there's somebody else there to help right away. So a lot of attention paid to her. Looks like they're going to go with a 5-out set here, maybe spread them out and attack the middle.
And Gall on the right side in the lane to Kirby, just inside the free throw line, but misses the 8-foot shot, middle of the lane. Rebound deflected out of there, and it's picked up by Hellenthal for East Buchanan. Kirby had a good look in the middle of the lane. Peck back out on top. And drives in, left side, outside of the lane, flips it up with the left hand, shot no good. Dolan gets the rebound, lays it up and in from the right side. East Buchanan has their biggest lead of the night at 30-22. Back across the timeline is Campbell Kirby. Ellie Kirby in the lane to Alvis. Alvis swings it right side to Gall. Back out on top, right side to Alvis. Open on the baseline, 15-footer, nails it. Nice set shot there by, once again, Alvis. They're back within 6, needing that basket.
They needed that basket pretty bad. They need another defensive stop. Got to crash the boards, not give them second chance.
Peck on top, right side to Hogan. Hogan goes left side. The pass deflected, goes into the backcourt off the hands of Helmrichs, and Brady can go get that. And she's able to get it into the backcourt and back into the offensive end. Right side back to Hogan. Hogan at the right elbow, brings it in the lane, drives in, uses the left hand, lays it up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And Hogan just slithered through traffic. Here's a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, she did. Bounced off a couple of Vikings there and then split one. Little contact as she went up, so she's going to get rewarded with the foul.
Brisky in, Gall checks out. Meanwhile, for East Buchanan, Dolan checks out, and Long comes back in. So this equals the biggest lead of the night at 32-24, and Hogan trying to make it a 9-point lead. Free throw on its way. It is good. So EB leading now 33-24.
Yeah, this is one of those leads you feel like this gets to double figures. Man, this could really get out of hand in a hurry.
And back out on top, Campbell Kirby. Vikings need to get some consistency in offense. Brisky at the high post area. Goes right side to Campbell Kirby. Left wing, Ellie Kirby open for three. Rattled in and out, no good. Rebound by Campbell Kirby. On top to Alvis. Top of the key for three. Leaves it short. Getting the rebound, Brisky. Put back, no good, and she's fouled. Brisky goes to the free throw line for two. Vikings keeping the possession alive with Brisky.
Yeah, crashing the boards much better that time. Getting two more opportunities off of the offensive glass, and Brisky going up strong, got hacked across the arm.
And free throw being eyed by Brisky. It is good. 33-25, EB in the lead. 4:01 left in the third quarter. Long checks out. Flexenauer back into the game for East Buchanan. Second free throw being eyed by Brisky. Always a lift off the bench for the Vikings. Second free throw, it's short off the front of the rim. Helmrichs tips the rebound to herself. The shot, it is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And just like that, Vikings back within 6 in a three-point opportunity.
And that's what they do so well off of those free throws. Helmrichs got that height in there. She knows how to use her body to get inside position. Got the rebound, goes up strong.
Hellenthal called for the foul, so the free throw being eyed by Helmrichs, and it is good. Finishes off the three-point play. They come away with 4 points on that possession. They're back within 5.
Yeah, that was huge. They need another stop, but that was a huge possession for the Vikings.
Hogan across the timeline offensively to the right elbow. Feeds it on over to Peck. Peck, top of the key to Brady. Brady, right wing to Peck. Peck brings it all the way over to the left wing, and now a timeout by East Buchanan. 3:42 left in the third. EB leads by 5. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. 3:42 left in the third quarter. Second timeout taken by East Buchanan. 33-28. They have possession and the lead. And Hogan from the right elbow tried to work it down in the lane to Flexenauer inside the left block, but it's deflected out of bounds by Edco. They'll take it off the left side of the basket.
Let's go close quickly on that. A lot of hands, a lot of length.
Hogan again. As she looks to get it inbounds, has to go on top to Peck, but it's intercepted by Campbell Kirby. She's got Boriski ahead of the pack. Boriski jump stops, uses the left hand, and takes it up and in. Fast break opportunity for the Vikings. A 6-0 spurt. They're back within 3.
Yeah, that was a great steal by Campbell Kirby. Great recognition. I got Boriski streaking down the court, get her the ball on the open floor.
And that came after a turnover. So back out on top, Peck. For EB, they try to answer. Peck, Campbell Kirby, good defense. Peck has to work it on top to Brady. Brady, right side to Peck. Hogan has it, top of the key, drives in, and is fouled on the drive in as she crashes to the floor, hooked on the way in, and the foul is on Helmrich, and that came from our official underneath the basket.
Yeah, he says she used her legs to kind of take her legs out, hooked her on the way in. That's the call.
And they'll take it off the left side of the basket. East Buchanan will, once again, with Hogan. And actually, correction, it is going to be Hellenthal taking it inbounds to Peck. Back right in the corner. They try to go to Hellenthal, overshot in the right corner, and EB's turned it over back-to-back possessions.
Well, and these couple of trips down, the other thing it's done for the Vikings is got the crowd into it. They're starting to make some noise and get on their side here.
And inside 3 minutes left in the third. Left side, Ellie Kirby puts it on the floor, pulls up, 8-foot shot, banks it long, facing the basket. Rebound, we've got a jump ball, I believe, with Alvis and Hellenthal. Elvis for Edco, Hellenthal for East Buchanan. Bucks get it on the possession rule.
Yeah, great crash on the boards. Both teams know every rebound, every possession, we got to get those rebounds.
And let's give you another score. It is Sumner Fred leading MFL Marmac 34-31 at the end of 3. Meanwhile, Hogan, left side in the offensive end to Brady. Brady brings it middle of the lane, right side to Hogan, right wing for 3. Leaves it short off the side of the rim. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound to the right. Edco back in the offensive end. Campbell Kirby knocked away by Peck, almost stole it away, but Campbell Kirby maintains the dribble. Boriski back in the offensive end. Ellie Kirby goes baseline. Alvis from the left baseline, 15-footer, nails it. This is an 8-0 run by the Vikings. They're back within 1.
Yeah, within 1, and that's what they needed here, and you can feel the energy coming out of this crowd trying to get behind their defense.
And back in the offensive end is Hogan. 2-minute mark of our third quarter. Been a good ball game, but EB has led the majority of the night. Brady, baseline, and again, that's Flexenauer back over on the left wing to Hogan. Hogan back left side to Brady, right side to Peck. Peck drives into the lane, gets to the middle of the lane, floats it up one-handed, shot no good. Helmrich gets the rebound off the left side. She ended up maybe a step further away than anticipated. Kirby back in the offensive end. Edco trying to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Boriski, middle of the lane, shot blocked. Alvis the rebound, put back, misses it to the left. Rebound deflected out of there and picked up by Alvis, and she's fouled by Peck with 1:34 left in the third. Vikings keeping another possession alive.
Well, that looked like Boriski was indecisive and decided to dump it inside and kind of caught him off guard, able to get the shot off, able to get the rebound here, and the foul called on the Buccaneers.
Back out on top to Kirby. 90 seconds left in the third. And they go in the lane to Boriski at the left elbow. Here's Alvis, baseline 17-footer off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Hogan skies and gets the rebound, but loses it. It ends up in the hands of Helmrich. She misses the shot, point-blank range. Gets the rebound. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. A 10-0 run by the Vikings, and they lead for the first time since early.
Yeah, this is a huge end of the quarter, trying to get that lead back or at least get to even, and Vikings have all the momentum right now.
Long checks in as Flexenauer checks out. She got called for the foul. Helmrich to the free throw line for a three-point opportunity. Vikings starting to hit those close range shots now. Free throw on its way by Helmrich. It is good. So an 11-0 run. After being down by 9, they lead by 2.
Yeah, this is a huge run for them. They don't want to foul here. They don't want to put East Buchanan at the free throw line.
And back offensively, the Bucks try to answer, but losing the ball is Brady. Brady on the floor, and they take a timeout to save the possession. Heads up timeout by Coach Gruber as Brady was down at the top of the key. 1:05 to go here in the third. 35-33, Vikings in the lead. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
So 35-33, Edco in the lead. We have 1:05 to go in the third quarter, but the Bucks still have possession. Suddenly, they've turned the ball over the last few times.
They have. They've had a couple turnovers and just some miscues. One and done when it's been underneath the hoops. So a great job rebounding by the Vikings. Both teams feeling that pressure here.
They take it just inside center court, and it will be Peck taking it inbounds and getting it into Hogan as we go inside a minute left in the third. Hogan, right side to Peck. Peck looking in the lane to Long, overshot her, out of bounds, and it's another turnover for East Buchanan. Had the right idea. They're looking for Long down low, but too high, too hot to handle in a turnover.
Yeah, trying to go over that length of Edco and just had to put it a little too far out of reach.
Campbell, Kirby, right side to Brisky in the offensive end. Brisky in the lane, Kirby, nice feed down low, inside the right block. Helmrich feeds it back to Alvis. Her shot from the left block, no good. Straight up defense by Long, and Long gets the rebound after disrupting the shot for East Buchanan. Back across the timeline, it is Peck. Peck brings it left side, and again looks in the corner for Brady. She's open, deep left corner for three, circled in and out. Rebound by Ellie Kirby, who had the taller Long behind her. They try to work it ahead to Helmrich, and it's knocked away by Hogan. Hogan steals it away for AB. Hogan back in the offensive end, lowers the head, drives in, and a blocking call on Alvis with 18.7 seconds to go. Foul on the floor on the drive in.
Yeah, there's no way she was shooting on that, so we're going to take that ball out of bounds under the hoop. Shot clock's off here, 18.7 seconds.
And off the right side, taking it out of bounds, will be Hellenthal, so EB can work for the final shot if they choose. Bollinger into the game for East Buchanan. Alvis checks out, and I would say this is just for the final 18.7 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbounds, again, Hellenthal has to go back out on top to get it inbounds to Hogan. Hogan, left side to Peck. She's going to take a three off the top of the key. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Probably too much time left on the clock as the rebound by Bollinger. So the Vikings will get the last shot. And we're down to 6 seconds to go. Campbell Kirby has it on top. Left side to Bollinger. Bollinger 22 feet away. Leaves it short. Boriski gets the rebound, but the putback not in time, and the quarter comes to an end. Vikings close the third quarter on an 11-0 run. They lead 35-33 as we go to the fourth. Let's take this break.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Edgewood Reminder, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Shimley, a division of Kendrick Inc., Little Bit of Country Stove and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber It's a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Edco outscoring East Buchanan 15-9 in that third quarter. And again, an 11-0 run to close the quarter. They lead by 2 and with possession to start the fourth.
Yeah, that's going to be huge if they can get a bucket here, make this a two-possession game, and start putting more pressure onto the Buccaneers.
Ellie Kirby drives in the lane, pulls up outside, banks it up and in, just inside the lane off the left side. Vikings on a 13-0 run. They lead by 4.
Yeah, and this is just experience and what they've done all year long.
Hogan, Brady, Peck out there. Also Hellenthal and Long. Left side, Hogan, deep left corner for 3. It's off the side of the rim. Hellenthal gets the rebound on the right block, feeds it back over to Brady. Brady drives in, her left-handed layup swoops in and leaves it strong. It's Gall gets the rebound. Ellie Kirby, Campbell Kirby, Boriski out there, Gall, and Helmrichs to start the fourth quarter for Edgewood Colesburg with possession. Boriski, left wing area, goes right side, knocked away by Brady, steals it away. Fast break for East Buchanan. Brady goes middle of the lane to Peck. Her right-handed layup, it is off the back of the rim. The shot no good, and the rebound deflected out of bounds. They're going to talk, and I think they're going to keep it down here with EB.
Another opportunity there. East Buchanan kind of in the same situation as Edco. Those short, easy buckets are not falling right now.
And a good job by the officials working things out and right in front of the Edco students who are decked out in pink because of Valentine's Day. And they helped make that call, but they were wrong.
They were wrong. The officials, they overruled them.
Hellenthal will take it out of bounds. And trying to back her way in is Hogan, but there's lots of shoving going on the inside, fighting for position. But they have to go back over on the right side, trying to go inbounds to Peck, and she's overshot, and it's another turnover by East Buchanan as the ball sails out of bounds at center court.
Well, and they had all kinds of room. They could have thrown it in the backcourt, but they just overshot everybody on that. Give the turnover back to the Vikings.
Shooting in the third quarter, by the way.
For the third quarter, it was 3 for 12 for East Buchanan, 6 of 16 for the Vikings.
Gall left side to Kirby. Kirby in the lane to Helmrichs on the left block. Covered. Has to go back over to Campbell Kirby. She drives in the lane to Boriski. Spins. The shot from inside the right block up and in. Patience rewarded by the Vikings. Again, this is a 15-0 run. They lead by 6.
East Buchanan has not had an answer thus far.
And back in the offensive end, East Buchanan, there is a foul by Edgewood Colesburg.
Kicked basketball.
Yep, and that's what the call is, a kick on Edco, not a foul. And EB takes it off the left side, suddenly needing a basket here in the worst way. And they have to go Hellenthal inbounds to Hogan. Hogan at the free throw line. Drives in, takes a little shovel shot, drives in, the layup no good, but a blocking call on the way in. Ellie Kirby tried to draw the charge, and a good call by our official. And Hogan goes to the free throw line for 2, trying to stop the Edgewood Colesburg run.
And the Buccaneers have been doing this all night. Attack, 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 trying to get that contact and flip the ball up there. Maybe get the shot in the foul, at least get the free throws.
So Hogan gets 2, free throw on its way. It is good. Again, East Buchanan was to the line 14 times in the first half. They just haven't had those kind of opportunities here in the second.
They haven't. They're 13 of 17, now 14 of 18. Edco 6 of 14.
So at the second free throw being eyed by Hogan after making the first and stopping the run, free throw, rolls around, stays down. Good free throw shooter at Hogan, gets the roll. They're back within 4 at 39-35. Back out on top, Boriski in the offensive end. Right side to Ellie Kirby, who brings it to the center court circle to get him into their offense. Gall back out on top, and they go right wing to Campbell Kirby. Really looking for Helmrichs. Gets it on the right block, reverses it left side to Boriski. Boriski in the corner to Gall. Gall drives in, back to Boriski, but off her hands inside the left block. And Edco turns it over as they've really settled on getting the ball down low.
Yeah, they did a good job moving the ball, trying to get it inside, just a little out of reach, but they had some point-blank opportunities there, not able to get it up through the defense.
Peck brings it across the timeline offensively. Edco exclusively 1-3-1 in this game. Brady right side to Peck. 6-minute mark in our fourth. They look for Long in the lane. The pass overshot off her hands. Had the right ideas. Long was trying to post up on the right.
You know, for both of these teams playing so clean in that first half, the turnovers have kind of gotten out of hand. 9 for Edco, 13 for East Buchanan.
And back in the offensive end, it is again Edco beating the pressure. Alvis back over to Boriski. Boriski right side to Gall on the right wing to Helmrichs on the right block. Backs her way down but loses the basketball along the baseline. Out of bounds directly below us. Turnover forced by the Bucks defensively.
Yeah, just kind of sloppy play right now. Nobody really taking care of the basketball. And you got to value these possessions. Time's running out on you.
Hogan across the timeline, down by 4, steps into a 3, right side. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound kicks to the left. Tracked down by East Buchanan, though, near the corner with Hellenthal. Brady drives in, and she has the shot blocked by Alvis. Into the hands of Long. Her shot blocked by Boriski. And then a foul by Long after Boriski clears the rebound off the right side. EB with a couple of looks, but good interior defense by Edco to turn them away.
Yeah, great defense. A couple of block shots there, point blank, and you can see Coach Gruber's trying to get them up. He wants some full court pressure here. They want to change the pace.
And back over right side is Gall. Here is a 1-3-1 pressure that they started the game out with momentarily. And left side, Campbell Kirby. Right side to Gall. Gall looking for Helmrich. Catches it inside the right block. Lays it up and in. Again, no longer with two girls defending her. Helmrich's having her way on the inside. They lead by 6.
Yeah, they recognize that zone and we got one-on-one. They're going to take their chances with Audrey Helmrich.
5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Peck, right side. And again, goes back out on top to Brady. Brady in the lane trying to lead long and overshot her. Goes out of bounds again. And EB turning it over far too much in the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already in this fourth quarter. Edco had 3 as well, but they're hitting some shots.
And again in the offensive end, Boriski beats the pressure. Campbell Kirby with it, brings it to the free throw line. Try to go left side. It goes off the foot of a Buccaneer in Helenthaw, and it's called a kick. So the ball goes back to Edgewood-Colesburg. They'll take it along the baseline, halfway between the corner and the left side of the basket.
They're going to take it out on their left side, and we've got a substitution here.
Substitution is Flexenauer checking in, and Long checks out for East Buchanan. Left side, Campbell Kirby will take it out of bounds and has to go in the lane to Helmrich. Right side to Boriski. She drives in. Contact. Takes a little runner. No good. Side of the backboard goes right back to her. She tries to feed it on top, and it ends up in the hands of Gall. Campbell Kirby, left side for 3. Banks it well long. The rebound right into the hands of Helmrich, who kisses it off the glass. An 8-point lead for Edco. This is now, by the way, a 20-2 run. 19-2 run, rather.
That was a great position by Helmrich.
Right side for 3. Helenthaw, no good, but the rebound comes back to her. There is a foul. This is away from the rebound. Helmrich's called for blocking out on the left side as Flexenauer went flying on the court. Another final score. Sumner Fred, this is not final, but Sumner Fred leads MFL Marmac 50-34 with 2 minutes to go. Inbounds, that is Flexenauer to Brady. Brady right side to Peck. Peck drives in, loses the handle. It's another turnover. Picked up there by Gall, ahead to Boriski. Boriski brings it right side and trying to draw the charge, and a blocking call instead on Brady as Boriski tried to bring it over from left to right, driving to the basket.
Yeah, wanted to change directions there, try to get past that defense, and a lot of contact. So the ball goes out of bounds, but give it back to the Edco.
4:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Vikings lead by 8. Timeout EB. Let's take this break. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
4:08 to go in our fourth quarter. 43-35, an 8-point lead for Edgewood-Colesburg, who trailed 33-24 in the third quarter.
Yeah, they've held East Buchanan to 2 points here. They've been scoring at will. They need a bucket here off this out-of-bounds play.
Off the right side, East Buchanan takes it out of bounds. Actually, Edco does. Campbell Kirby inbounds to Helmrichs, and they work it back over to Gall on the left wing. Back over on top to Campbell Kirby. East Buchanan is now girl-to-girl defense. Hogan is guarding Helmrichs, by the way. Here's Gall, right side, has a lane to the basket, uses the right hand, but there's a moving screen called on Helmrich. Yeah, Helmrich cleared the path, but was moving in the process, and the foul on the drive.
Yeah, she just tried to step into the lane, but she just kept bodying, trying to keep that girl out of the way, and made a nice lane for Gall.
And substitution, Helmrich checks out, and again, there's some foul concerns there. As into the ball game, Alvis checks back in, as we're inside 4 minutes left in the fourth. The clock hasn't started yet. And left side, driving in the lane is Brady. Flips it up. It is in. Foul. Count the basket. In a three-point opportunity as Brady got into the middle of the lane for EB.
Yeah, nice bucket there by Brady. And I'm not sure why the clock wasn't running there, but she gets to the lane and gets that ball to go up. Gets the foul, so she's going to get rewarded with the bonus.
And they get back to the free throw line. Free throw, it is off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Hogan. Her putback played Annie over. Took it up from the left block with the left hand, but long. And here is Edco in the backcourt. Campbell Kirby beats the pressure in the offensive end. She drives in the uncontested layup. No good, but fouled on the drive in. And the foul committed on Flexenauer, who's not happy about that call. And I believe Flexenauer going over to have a conversation with her coach, and that is foul number 5 on Flexenauer.
Yeah, that's going to be her 5th, and that's why she's so upset, because she didn't think she made any contact there.
So Long checks in, 3:38 to go. It is a 6-point game as the scoreboard gets caught up. Campbell Kirby to the free throw line, and this is 2. Free throw, it is no good off of the right. So still a foul to give, I believe, for the bonus, but a 6-point lead for Edco at 43-37. Second free throw on its way by Campbell Kirby. It is good. They lead by 7 at 44-37. EB's biggest lead was 9 points in this ball game. Edco's biggest lead has been 8. Peck, right side in the offensive end. Back out on top to Brady. Brady back over to Peck on the right wing. EB is going to have to get hot here in a hurry. Left side, Hogan, deep left corner. Drives baseline, stutter step move, and a blocking call along the baseline. That little stutter step gave her some spacing, and she drove to the left side of the basket. Foul on the floor. EB takes it off the left side of the basket, and correction, they're in the bonus.
Yeah, that's going to be the 5th foul, and I think that's the 5th foul on Ellie Kirby, so she's going to foul out. And we're going to start putting EB at the free throw line.
So this is a concern now. Ellie Kirby, who averages 9 points a ball game, will check out. Rachel Eckelceder comes into the ball game. And Kirby certainly got them off to a good start in this ball game offensively.
Yeah, she had a great start to that first half, actually that first quarter, starting with the first 8 points.
Hogan's free throw, no good. Every free throw now going to be precious down the stretch. It remains a 7-point lead for Edco. 3:20 left in the 4th. Winner of this ball game plays in a regional semifinal Friday night. Second free throw on its way there. It is off the back of the rim, but kisses the glass and goes through. 1 of 2. Bucks back within 6. Eckelceder throws the ball away, intercepted by Hogan. Alvis wasn't expecting the pass. Hogan back into the offensive end for East Buchanan. Crossover dribble, drives in, left-handed layup, too strong as she lost her footing on the way in. Alvis got the rebound, but it's thrown away. Picked up there by Hellenthal, and she scores the right-handed layup. 3 minutes left in the 4th. EB back within 4, and a timeout Edco. 44-40, Edco in the lead. Let's take this break.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
44-40, Edco in the lead. 3:01 to go in the 4th quarter. Both teams in good shape, each with 2 timeouts. But it is Edgewood Colesburg's basketball, again with a 4-point lead. We have a final score in Class 2A. Sumner Fred has defeated MFL Marmac, pulling away 54-36. Meanwhile, it is again Edco facing full court pressure from East Buchanan, and Hogan takes the ball away from Alvis. Hogan drives in, runs into Alvis, and they call it travel on Hogan. They both end up on the floor. Alvis went for the strip and the turnover by East Buchanan after the steal by Hogan.
Well, you knew that defense was going to come into play as this game winds down, and this full court defense is going to have to be overcome by both of these teams.
Yeah, everything being contested in a hard-fought game. Gall back over to Campbell Kirby. Full court pressure. They get it to Boriski. Boriski drives in, pulls up from the right block, backs it up and in. Long was straight up, and a tough move by Boriski puts him up by 6. 2.5 left in the 4th.
Nice finish there, elevating by Boriski.
Brady drives middle of the lane, flukes it up. The shot blocked by Eckelceder. Loose ball picked up by Boriski, who saves it to Campbell Kirby. Kirby drives right side into Long, blocked by Long. Back into the hands of Kirby. Her put back up and in from the right block. It's an 8-point lead for Edco. So back-to-back possessions. The Vikings extend things now as we approach the 2-minute mark. Baseline, it is Flexenauer driving in, flips it up. The shot, it is up. It's Brady. It is in. Foul, count the basket, in a 3-point opportunity for Brady and EB.
Well, the Vikings are just playing with confidence and taking it strong to the hoop, but defensively just getting out of position, getting those blocking calls and giving those bonuses at the free throw line.
We know the winner of this ball game will play Key High. Key High has defeated Central tonight, 51-34, the final score. Meanwhile, at the free throw line is Brady trying to finish off the three-point play.
Yeah, Brady's having a nice night for him. She's in double figures, looking to extend that here, cut into the 6-point lead.
And the free throw, it's off the mark. It is no good, and Helmrich skies in and gets the rebound. Back in the offensive end, Campbell Kirby ahead of the pack, scores the right-handed layup. No, it's off the front of the rim. I had it down, and she missed the shot. Helmrich's got the rebound, but fouled on the floor by Brady. Edco maintains possession.
Yeah, they're going to take it out on the right side of their hoop here, but a great rebound by Helmrich. They're coming in, taking that away from the Buccaneers.
And off the right side, inbounds to Helmrich's. 6-point lead. Campbell Kirby right side trying to go to Alvis, but nice fronting defense by Brady. Knocked it away off the hands of Alvis, out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, tough position there with the defender on your back. Kind of reach that hand around.
And back across the timeline is Hogan. Hogan, top of the key, crossover dribble, now goes to the right side, drives in, flips it up, and she's fouled! Count the basket! So an and one for Hogan, and a chance to bring the Bucks back within 3.
And nice drive there, good finish at the hoop. I don't know how much contact was there, but Claire Alvis feels like she had nothing to do with that, and the crowd certainly doesn't agree with that either tonight.
And the free throw being eyed by Hogan with 1:44 to go in the fourth. Hogan's free throw, it is good, finishes off the three-point play. So the full court pressure continues for East Buchanan. Brisky to Gall in the offensive end. They look for Helmrich's post-up position on the right block. Spins her shot. It is up and in. And Helmrich's just used her strength to establish position. 90 seconds left. Vikings go back up by 5.
Nice finish against Long inside there.
Right side in the corner. That is once again Hellenthal. Deep right corner for 3. Got it. And the Buccaneers back within a bucket as they answer. Back in the offensive end, Brisky. Edco plays through. Gall right side on top to Brisky. Brisky back right side to Gall. Looking for Helmrich's in the lane. Double team. Knocking the ball away is Hogan. Hogan and Long had the double team. Loose ball picked up by the Buccaneers. They turn him over. A minute left in the fourth. Hogan, top of the key. Left side to Peck. Eyed the 3, but Helmrich's there to close down the shooting lane. Back out on top to Hogan. Shot clock's at 20, still plenty of time. Hogan brings it left side, loses it for a second, but able to regroup. Goes right side, Kledding in his Hellenthal. Blocked by Alvis, but the rebound picked up there by Hellenthal and fouled by Brisky. So that puts EB to the free throw line there in the bonus with 44 seconds to go here in the fourth.
Well, we talked about it from the start of the first quarter. Free throws are going to be key in this, and East Buchanan led the way early. They're getting back to the free throw line here in the fourth.
And that will be the second Viking to foul out of the ball game, I believe, as Rachel Eckelceder will come into the ball game, and the foul called on Claire Alvis. She fouls out of this ball game with 44 seconds left in the fourth, and now a timeout taken by Edco. Here we go, 50-48. Edco leads EB. Let's take this break. Hey, sports fans, take a timeout and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. So the foul called on Alvis. She becomes the second Viking to foul out of this ball game. And they have brought in Rachel Eckelceder. But East Buchanan goes to the free throw line. Hellenthal, again, just coming in. 5 of 9 on the season, but she was to the line earlier tonight.
Yeah, she's 4 of 5 so far tonight. She's got another chance here to get another basket, get this within 1 point.
And again, it will be the senior, the 5'8 senior, to the free throw line. Free throw on its way there, and it is good. She's been money tonight. 50-49. Edco has the lead. Moments ago, it was as much as 8. It is EB in the midst of a run right now.
Yeah, EB answered the call here. They were a 19-2 run against them. They got right back into this.
Second free throw on its way, and that free throw, it is no good. Missed it to the right, only 1 of 2. Helmrichs gets the rebound and gets it outlet to Kirby, although it was nearly knocked away. Eckelceder back in the offensive end, and they foul with 35.5 seconds to go. Reaching in is Brady, fouling Campbell Kirby. Thought maybe Edco would face an EB team playing some defense right away, but they decided to foul, and I believe that is the 5th foul on Brady. She'll now foul out of the game.
I think she's going to foul out as well. So, yeah, you take your chances with defense, or do you foul? They decided we're going to put them on the free throw line, make them beat us there.
So Edco also in the bonus. Campbell Kirby to the free throw line for 2. The free throw circles around. It is no good. Campbell Kirby, 10 of 18 from the free throw line on the season, has that one circle out. The best she can do with 35 seconds to go is put Edco up by a bucket.
Yeah, that ball was all the way down and popped right back out.
Second free throw on its way by Kirby. It is good. Swishes that one through. 51-49 as we're down to 30 seconds left here in the fourth. Hogan brings it into the offensive end for East Buchanan to get him into their set. Edco continues the 1-3-1. Hogan right wing on top to Peck. Peck drives in, left baseline area, and they work it there once again with Dolan. Dolan back to Peck. Campbell Kirby went for the steal. They collide, and the foul called on Campbell Kirby with 18 seconds left, and Peck will go to the free throw line for two.
That ball was kind of loose on the ground, and Campbell Kirby says, I'm going to try to get this, makes a little contact. I don't think there's anything wrong with this because take your chances with the free throws. If they don't make them, you got to secure the rebound here.
Peck, a little over 50% on the season, 14 of 27 from the line. Free throw on its way, and it is no good. It kicks to the right. 18 seconds left in the fourth. The best she can do is put EB back within one.
Yeah, this is a big basket here. I think you want to make this free throw, and then you got to play defense full court for the Buccaneers.
Second free throw on its way. It is good. It's 51-50, a 1-point lead for Edco. Inbounds to Eckelceder, back right side to Boriski. They've got numbers. Boriski's got a lane to the basket. The shot, it is up and in. She was able to get by long. 10 seconds left in the fourth. The Vikings lead by 3. Hogan into the offensive end, and a timeout taken by East Buchanan with 6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Boriski did the right thing. They had numbers, and they had the break. She, with a strong move, puts them up by 3.
Yeah, they great recognition. Eckelceder cut it across the court, up the court, into the front court for Boriski, and a great seal out there. Was that Helmerich with the seal out? And a nice finish there by Boriski.
And how about East Buchanan taking a timeout here because they're going to set up a 3 with 6 seconds to go? How does Edco play this defensively? Do they foul on the inbounds?
God, I almost think you have to. I mean, take your chances with the free throws. They're only going to get 2. Go for the steal. If you make contact, put them on the free throw line, but you got to box out.
Now they've put a little more timeout, which may change your thinking at 7.5 seconds to go here. A lot of times coaches look at it that if it's below 5 seconds, they try to do that, send them to the free throw line.
I don't know. I think I take my chances. Let them throw it in the backcourt and then attack and try to get that steal or foul.
Peck and Hogan have both, again, taken over 100 3-pointers this year. Brady has taken 95, so they've got some girls that can shoot it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They've got 3 girls who can definitely shoot this, so you don't want to give up that 3, but the worst thing you could do is foul on that 3. Don't foul them.
Hogan takes it out of bounds in front of the East Buchanan bench on the near side. 7.5 seconds left in regulation. Edco leads 53-50. Hogan on the inbounds goes to Peck. Peck left side in the offensive end. Takes a 25-footer on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Brady. And Long actually catches it. Fires a 17-footer, and it is no good. Long got the rebound, but couldn't get to the 3-point line in time. And it is Edco overcoming a 9-point deficit in the second half. Edco advances to the regional semifinal. In a hard-fought game, they defeat East Buchanan by a final score of 53-50. With the win, Edco 18-4. East Buchanan, a great effort. They close the season 15-8. What a tournament game tonight in Edgewood.
What a great atmosphere. And like I said, somebody was going to leave tonight with a great win and somebody left with a heartbreaking loss.
So a ball game that lived up to the hype, but it is Edco overcoming that deficit to advance into round number 3. We'll take a break. When we return, coaching interviews, game stats, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Ray's Excavating, Carl's Grocery, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. 53-50 the final score. Edgewood Colesburg gets a date with Key High here in Edgewood on Friday night. Key High advanced with a 51-34 win over Central. Also tonight in Class 2A, Sumner Fred over MFL Marmac, 54-36. Edco trailed 33-24 in the third quarter. They closed the third quarter on an 11-0 run. They scored the first two baskets of the fourth quarter, so part of a 15-0 run. They would never trail again, although East Buchanan, after being down by 8 in the fourth quarter, actually got back within 2 at one point.
Oh, I think they had it down to 1 because they made free throws. So they made that free throw, and everybody kind of got tense, but Edco continued to attack and able to hold on for a win. This was a huge win for that team.
And for East Buchanan, they had a desperation 3 on the left wing in the closing seconds. That was just off the back of the rim. Got a rebound there and a chance for a putback, but again, not enough time to get out to the three-point line. They turned and fired. Had it went, it only would have made it a one-point ball game, and Edco wins a hard-fought third game again against East Buchanan. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with Edgewood Colesburg.
Edco was led tonight by Audrey Helmerich, the senior. She had 16 points. Ellie Kirby, the junior, with 13 points. Lily Boriski off the bench also had 15 points. That sophomore did a great job tonight. 5 points from Claire Alvis, 4 points from Campbell Kirby. So 53 points for the Vikings tonight. They were 1 of 14 behind the arc, 20 of 47 otherwise. So an average of 34 overall from the field, 14 turnovers, 8 of 18 from the free throw line. That's an important stat.
And the other thing is they were able to finish much better in the second half of this ball game around the basket. Totals for East Buchanan, balanced scoring for them.
Yeah, very balanced scoring. Lainey Hogan leads the way with 12. Eden Brady with 11 points. Jaden Hellenthal with 10 points. 6 points for Creighton Peck. 5 points for Elsie Flexenhauer. 4 points for Kate Dolan. 2 points for Grace Long. 50 points total for the Buccaneers tonight. They were 3 of 20 behind the arc, 15%. 11-36 inside. That's 25% overall. 17 turnovers for the Buccaneers. They were 19 of 28 from the free throw line, 68%. So 11 more points from the free throw line by the Buccaneers, but they came up a few short.
That's how they got that lead, and a 9-point lead in the third quarter, but then had some turnovers there, which again factored in. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be talking with East Buchanan coach Chris Gruber when our postgame show continues after this.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back to Edgewood. Post-game show continues 53-50. It is Edco victorious over East Buchanan. We're joined by East Buchanan girls basketball coach Chris Gruber. Coach, let's start. You take a timeout, 7.5 seconds to go. What were you guys looking to do in the final possession?
We were looking to try to create some openings, give some options off that stack play. Kind of figured they were going to probably look at Laney coming off that, but she was definitely part of the play. And then we tried setting up a couple other players that can have that opportunity to make those shots.
And obviously, you got to look at the basket.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk a little bit here about, first off, for the first 2.5 plus quarters, you guys actually kind of controlled, I think, how this game was played.
Yeah, I felt like we kind of dictated pace a little bit. And honestly, I think this third game, we matched the physicality. Kind of felt like that second game, we let it get away from us. They had, I think it was 28 free throw attempts more, along with 14 fouls on us, and I kind of felt like it was a challenge for us to mentally and physically be ready, and honestly felt like our kids were ready for that, and then some.
Seems like the difference in the ball game, stretch in the third quarter. You had that 33-24 lead, and Edco goes on a 15-0 run.
Yeah, we just couldn't get any offense. They did a great job. I mean, we knew they were going to pack the middle. It's kind of what Turkey Valley did to us too, and we tried to go back to same setup at the high post, but we also put in a wrinkle off of that as well. But I mean, Edco's a really good team. We've played them long enough.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some of the individuals. Lainey Hogan led you with 12 points, and also you had Brady scoring 11 points in this ball game. Let's start with those two.
I think those two are just kind of the Batman and Robin type setup. They feed off each other really well. I thought during our little run stretch here, those guys together played really, really well together, and I was really proud of them because it's more than just an offensive setup. Those two do a great job on defense, and I just don't think sometimes that doesn't get talked about as much. But I thought both of them did a really good job together, and it's not surprising that both of them were 1 and 2 together.
Jaden Hellenthal, one of your seniors, was big in the fourth quarter. As you guys came back, she ended up with 10 points.
Jay had a really nice, last 3-game stretch there. Kind of stemmed back really at Mac Valley. She had a really big 3 in the corner for us, and then also in the short corner. And I think, really for Jay, is the last 3 games is really just about confidence. She really rose up in Turkey Valley game with Grace in that fourth quarter, got some buckets going, and then really kind of carried over even tonight. That was a great stretch for Jay, and I felt like those 3 games in a row were kind of addicted of Jay. Jay does the little things, and she was ready to score tonight.
She is one of your 2 seniors, correct?
Correct.
Hellenthal and Brady. Tell me about those 2 kids again, as far as seniors.
They're, they're program people. Both those guys got some minutes, a lot of minutes in the JV level, and just as a freshman, and Jay kind of battled some injuries and stuff like that throughout a little bit. And then E, just as far as progression, I mean, really starting with Eden, her progression every single year is nothing short of amazing. She really challenges herself, in the gym, and it was kind of ironic the night before she hits a game-winning shot against Mac Valley. She was shooting with her family, and it was just kind of a testament for her. But really gonna miss her, just her presence, and then her progression. And Jay's kind of the same way. Jay was really a freshman for our JV and was actually a point guard for our JV team, which I was fortunate enough to coach underneath Coach Reck at the time, and we really had her as a point guard. So her vision kind of helped play that tweener position between post and wing, and really carried over throughout her career.
All right, obviously you got a lot of good pieces coming back there. Keep on moving in the right direction. Great effort tonight by our kids. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Again, East Buchanan coach Chris Gruber talking things over there about his Buccaneer team. A hard-fought decision. They lost 53-50. Quick break. We'll be joined by Edco coach Steve Putz when we continue after this.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back again to Edgewood. Post-game show continues. It is Edco victorious, 53-50 over East Buchanan. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach, first off here, seems like it took you a little bit to find your way, but what a run to close the third quarter and early in the fourth. 15-0 run to change this game.
Yeah, no, I knew it was. I mean, we just had to keep battling in there. I know that first half we struggled, like you said, to start there, and it just things weren't quite going our way, and especially in that first quarter when we were getting the looks we wanted, but the ball just wasn't going in the hoop between, whether it was a putback or whether it was a shot underneath the basket or whether it was even our free throws. It just seemed like it just wasn't quite going, but it could have been just, a little rusty there too, not playing a hard-fought game for 10 days like that. So we just kind of felt like we had to just settle in.
And the big thing is it seems like it was defensively that really things kind of picked up for you to lead to some good shots.
Yeah, no, and it is. It's kind of been like that all year. I mean, that was kind of our game plan when we go in there. We need to execute and run our things on the offensively, but we keep preaching and then we drill it all day, every day, and all season long. We prepare during the season for this about every possession matters on the defensive end.
All right, let's talk about some of the individuals. Audrey Helmrichs led you with 16 points, certainly a big factor, especially in the second half.
Yeah, no, she is such a workhorse. Teams try to box and one her or double team her, and, they're always glued to her. When she is down low, and she works so hard for me, and I can't say enough for her and what she does for me, and she helps out with the whole team.
Lily Boriski, 15 huge points off the bench, including a driving layup to put you up by 3 late.
Yeah, no, she's come on for me the second half of the season, and she's really, about halfway through, like I said, I noticed she can play in that middle a little bit for me because she can elevate and get over people. So that just gave us another second weapon on there to help out with Audrey in there.
Ellie Kirby got you off to a good start offensively. She had 13 in double figures.
Yeah, no, she did. If it wasn't for her in that first half, we would be way behind by halftime like that. But I can't say enough. She was in foul trouble there, and we had a couple girls, fouled out. But I can't say enough for even the girls that had to come off the bench to give me some quality minutes when they're in there also. So it was definitely a good team win for us.
Obviously, the free throw line was a factor in this ballgame, especially in the first half for East Buchanan.
Yeah, no, exactly. It was like I said, we were fouling. We just weren't moving our feet. We weren't getting some of the calls to go our way maybe, but yeah, we were just putting them to the line way too much, especially in that first half.
All right, and of course, you got a technical in that ball game there, but I think you were sticking up for your player.
Yeah, no, I was. Audrey was down inside there. Like I said, it didn't seem like calls were going our way so much. So, she got hit right in the face. I talked to Audrey even after that. She was pleading to me that she's getting hit, and of anything. And the official just obviously didn't like what I had to say to him at that point. But I thought our team responded after that and made, like you said, a 15-0 run in that third quarter for us.
All right, the other thing is this is an experienced team, and I think you really saw that, not rattled by any possession there.
Yep, nope, exactly. I mean, that last year experience with this and then having 5 seniors on the team, I mean, going into, they were not rattled. They knew, we were in the game and we had a chance. And like I said, it showed there at the end of the game that they just took control.
What were you guys looking to do defensively after East Buchanan took a timeout with 7.5 seconds to go?
Yeah, on that last play, we were just going to matching up man-to-man. They were out of timeout, so all I wanted to do was make sure we got out, stand out at the three-point line, know who you're guarding, though, so we're not leaving somebody open. So we were in man and stand out at the three-point line. If they want to go for a 2-point shot, let them have it because there's no timeouts left and there's going to be under 5 seconds, so we didn't even need to grab the ball, I was telling the girls. So I was just wanting to defend the 3-point shot so they couldn't get a good look, but they got a pretty good look, obviously, at the end, more than I was hoping for, but at least they missed. And obviously, because I felt like we couldn't afford to go to overtime with the foul trouble we had, and Audrey had 4 fouls, and so, we were playing.
Become a matter of attrition at that point.
Yeah.
Obviously, now you get Keyhigh. What do you know about the Hawks?
Yeah, like I said, they're a good young team. They had a great season themselves up there. And that Mutterman, she's a heck of a ball player for just a freshman, and she's got, shooting well from the 3-point line. And then obviously Winters, she's a heck of a ball player too. We saw that. We had them here first round last year when we played Keyhigh here. So we've seen what Winters was like when she was a freshman. But obviously she's a great player also. So we're going to have to do our job to be able to handle those two.
All right, we'll talk to you before Friday night's ball game. Good luck to you guys.
All right, yep. Thank you, Dan.
Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz talking things over about his Lady Viking team. Victorious tonight, 53-50. A quick break. When we return, we'll wrap things up in a good Class 2A or 1A district basketball game here. Regional action on KCTN.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. We start to wrap up the post-game show tonight. Edco victorious, hard-fought ball game over East Buchanan, 53-50. They will play Keyhigh Friday night here in Edgewood. Keyhigh advanced with a 51-34 win over Central, and the game time will be 7 o'clock. Our Chalk Talk begins at 6:30. We'll bring you that game on KCTN FM 100, live video streamed on KCTN.com. Also tonight in Class 2A, Sumner Fred defeated MFL Marmac 54-36. Edco improves to 18-4. East Buchanan closes the season with a record of 15-8. We're joined by Coach Hammond. This was an enjoyable ball game tonight.
It was. It was a well-played ball game. It was a great postseason atmosphere. The crowds were in it. Both teams playing hard. It was physical. Free throws came into play. It was just fun to watch, and I think Edco well-tested tonight. They're going to have another tough one against Keyhigh coming up on Friday.
So our next broadcast will be Thursday night. We'll take tomorrow night off. Thursday night, MFL Marmac in Union playing in Monona. The Chalk Talk at 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock. Again on KCTN FM 100, live video streamed on KCTN.com as well. Then Friday night back here in Edgewood. Tournament going well so far.
Yeah, good tournament run, and hope to see our local teams keep going.
Again, our final score, Edco 53, East Buchanan 50. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Dakota Hammond for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000